youth of America, whether they be students, older, younger, middle school, elementary school, what's that main message that you want to convey to them to help them succeed in life and to make it through maybe some of the trials that they're in?
Yeah, I remember kind of going through this existential, search for self, like, who am I? Why am I here? Why do I do what I'm trying to do?
Right.
And when I was younger, I was actually sponsored by a popular shoe company for skateboarding called Vans Shoes. And that was something that really gave me...
You may have heard of them, fan.
Yeah, maybe, perhaps, maybe. Off the wall. So it gave me my identity, and that was really important to me. That's kind of how I was known. And after a while, I kind of got burned out on the whole skateboarding thing, and I wasn't doing that anymore. And I felt like I was missing something, and what I was missing was that identity. And so that's how I kind of came up with the idea to be a U.S. Navy SEAL. But I felt that just doing it just for myself wasn't quite enough. And that mentor that I mentioned earlier, he actually wound up going overseas, and he sacrificed his life. He was in an ambush, and he got killed. And he was dragged through the town, hung upside down from the Euphrates River Bridge. And I found in that there's a huge motivation right there, that I don't want to just be a Navy SEAL. I don't want to accomplish this just for myself, just for identity purposes. But I want to do this in honor and memory of him. So you really got to find that thing that truly motivates you. And that's really motivating to me. I think it's pretty motivating to most Americans, just knowing that, you might be behind a desk, but there's soldiers overseas that are out there in the desert laying down their lives, and greater love has no one than this one that lays down his life for his friends. You can see it in soldiers like my mentor, Scott Helvenston, and to me, at the end of the day, that motivates me to go dig deep. In the SEAL teams, we have a thing where we say it's the legacy of those who have gone before steadies our resolve. And so we'll remember those guys that have gone before us and laid down their lives, guys that have jumped on hand grenades like Mike Monsoor, and that will motivate you to do the mission that's at hand.